is about to announce the latest development in the investigation of Stalin's life. Khrushchev is coming to the podium.
Good morrows, comrades. Comrades of the 20th Congress of the USSR. I am a messenger of good news from the latest developments concerning Comrade Stalin's life and death. I bring news that will shock some of you. But what I say must be said, for it is the truth and not fear that drives me to say these things. Comrade was a great leader. Now, how many times have we heard that before? Well, it's something we might not have heard. Stalin was a brutal dictator who refuses to be contradicted. Those who dare to contradict him were annihilated, even if they are his closest advisors. Comrade was an arrogant idiot. He refuses to admit his own mistakes, which causes enormous loss of lives in World War II. Comrade Stalin's policy of decentralization of agriculture, industry, and the army was a total and utter failure. His policies was the source of various political scrimmages that resulted in the loss of lives. No one wanted to tell him was wrong. Nobody dared to. They feared being silenced by his special forces. Comrade Stalin was a great man. He was great because he forced people to say he was great. I can see the light of truth, liberating our souls and the souls of the Soviets. We must rise out of our denial and bring grandeur back to the USSR. Thank you.
In 1955, Elvis had begun his pursuit of becoming one of rock and roll's all-time greats. On January 1st, he had signed a contract with his first official manager, Bob Neal. Before signing with Neal, though, Elvis had a lot of experience as a musician. He was in a band called the Moon Boys and had played in local bars and nightclubs for several years. While playing in these bars and nightclubs, he had met many popular musicians and had learned the playing skills essential for a professional musician. Presley and Neal soon signed a contract with Sun Records. Presley had recorded his first 5 songs for the company within 2 months. After gaining more publicity throughout the South with Neal, Presley turned to a new manager, Colonel Tom Parker. He officially signed with Parker in March of 1955. Parker was a more capable marketer who had the connections Neal did not. Parker's aim was to make Presley a national star. Presley's first television appearance was on the Dorsey Brothers stage show. Soon he appeared on the Steve Allen Show and then on Milton Berle's Texaco Star Theater. From these television performances, his national popularity had grown. Presley's biggest television appearance, though, was on The Ed Sullivan Show, with the estimation of 52 million people throughout America.
Wow, look at them bullet holes. I've got wrapping paper, you have wheat. Welcome to SHT Network End of the Year Special. I'm Cletus.
And I'm Sergio.
In this edition, we will cover some major events helping to shape our nation in 1955 and 1956. Our cover story will cover Hungary's war against the communists in October and November of 1995. Let's go to Cletus for some more coverage. This is Cletus in Budapest. As you can see, everything's pretty much clean now. But 2 months ago, this was no less than a killing field.
It all started in October when there was a protest for complete abolition of communism and for the Soviets to withdraw from Hungary. The Soviet protesters gathered by the thousands, and they were fired upon by the Soviet police forces. Eventually, the Hungarians turned violent. They started obtaining weapons and fought against the Soviet forces in Hungary. The Hungarians are colored in yellow and the Soviets are colored in green. The Hungarians and the Soviet forces fought for several days. Eventually, the large Hungarian forces overwhelmed the small Soviet forces. Hungarians wanted peace.
We want peace.
Handed a new government under the leader of Imre Nagy. They eventually got it when Khrushchev and Nagy signed on a ceasefire with a new government established in Hungary. The Soviet forces withdrew.
Yay!
And the Hungarians rejoiced.
Yay!
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 Peace! Peace! We want peace! Independence was short-lived. For only one day later, Khrushchev declared war on Hungary and led a full-fledged invasion into Budapest.
Oh me, oh my!
Oh no! I'm in!
Achoo!
We need more men!
Get him in! Get out my country, you tyrannical! You think the large forces are gonna defeat me? You're right! Go to the underworld! See you in Hades! Get him in! 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 We're not giving up! This country belongs to us, you! The fighting rages on, but the Soviets finally succeeded. Yay!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
And Hungary was once again claimed for the Soviet Union. Yay!
Oh
Viva
yes.
gorditos!
Oh yeah!
Hungary forever! Soviet forever! You die, Hungary! Amidst all this fighting, Imre Nagy fought this terrible war.
War!
Amidst all of this war,
War!
Imre Nagy, the former leader, finds a way to escape.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Look at all this mess. Who's gonna clean it up now? Come on.
He finds a way to go to Yugoslavia. There, he was assassinated.
Hey, you!
Yes.
So that was the end of the history for Yugoslavia's revolution. Nothing remained to trace of this day because the Soviets have erased it all, but the valor of the Hungarians will always remembered in this 1955 communist revolution.